Now we start with 1 hour chart. Okay, first of all, we have been looking for buy since the price. I mean, since the price was within this move, this is what we have been looking for. And when the price was at the top, we mentioned about the different possibility, and even we mentioned may it turn to a deeper correction. Okay, and this is what we get. Okay, because that's why when the price was within this here, we mentioned if we want to look for buy, we need to get a trade set up, and we want to see how complex can be. That's why we mentioned it can tend to a deeper correction, and exactly what we get. And usually when we explain, I mean, in our analysis after we get the up move, usually we explain that if we get any sharp move with the flag, this is where we can look, I mean, at least see the price either is going to reverse or move for the bigger correction. That's mean when we have this kind of this is what we could see. When we see this sharp move with the flag, we could expect the price to drop. Okay, by the way, now we want to see how deep this one can go. That's why when we see this kind of the move I mentioned, when the since the price was within here, we mentioned it can tend to a deeper correction. The only reason, I mean, the only things I highlight, whatever the trace within this we have to start to manage it. Okay. By the way, we start with higher time frame. Even when the price, I mean, in our analysis, we mentioned that, I mean, based on higher time frame, price is at the top. That's why I was keep mentioning we have to manage our trades. As we can see, after we get this sharp move, simply the price reverse. Now we want to see what we get here. The only things right now we can say we have to manage to book some profits in case this one start to reverse. Okay, but mostly we're looking for the correction to continuation. But right now we cannot confirm. And even if we move to forward chart, this is what we get. Okay, if we get the correction here for the down move, this is where if we get this is when we can confirm that the price is going to drop, even retest this low. That's why any trade from here we should take out the trade. But it doesn't mean the price, if there is a continuation, it cannot continue without correction. Even the price can continue without correction. Okay, but we are not looking for sell. If we get any opportunity, we look for buy. The only reason I will point on that made the price drop, at least we know how to manage our trades. Rather than that, we are not looking for the down move. And if we move to 1 hour chart, based on 1 hour chart, we don't have any trade set up either for sell or buy. Okay, even if we put our line here, just indicative, this line is indicative. All right, if we want to look for buy, either we put here, the best things we put here. If we get any sharp move with the flag, with the breakout of the trend line, this line, we can look for buy. We don't need to wait for this line. Maybe it's better for me I remove it because as I mentioned, it's indicative. But if we want to look for buy, the only times we can look for buy if we get any sharp move with the flag, then from there we can look for buy. And if we get any sharp move from here, the best things is the price break the stop. I mean, the flag will be above this. It doesn't mean if we get a flag within this, we cannot look for buy. It depends what we get here. Okay, but if we want to look for buy, we need to see the reversal point. But right now, we don't have any reversal point. Even the indicators doesn't show us anything. Okay, as I mentioned, the only things is we should know how to manage our trade. And if this one turn to a correction, even similar to what we have here or bigger, this is where we need to be quite careful. Okay. Anyway, we don't have any trade setup. We just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.